Torrential rain and powerful winds have once again battered the Caribbean as Tropical Storm Melissa swept through the Dominican Republic, unleashing widespread flooding, landslides, and destruction across multiple provinces. Over the course of Thursday and Friday, October 23rd and 24th, the slow-moving system drenched Santo Domingo and surrounding areas with relentless rain, transforming the streets of the capital into raging rivers. Vehicles were submerged or swept away by fast-flowing water, while entire neighborhoods faced power outages, as trees and power lines collapsed under the storm's force.
Su ministro de Obras Públicas, Eduardo Estrella. Miren la situación de Guayabal, miren la situación de Guayabal. Esa es Guayabal incomunicado. Guayabal incomunicado. Desde que se nubla. Esa es la...
The National Hurricane Center warned that Melissa's slow movement made it especially dangerous, with prolonged rainfall expected to cause catastrophic flash flooding and landslides across Hispaniola. Rainfall totals reached more than a foot in some parts of southern Haiti and the southern Dominican Republic, while isolated areas likely received even more.
Buscando problemas, los menores. Ay, se fue uno, se fue el motor. Ay, se fue el motor. Mira lo que pueden llevárselo. Ay, se fue el motor. Ay, se quedó pegado. Mira un motor, se quedó ahí. Nuevecito. Ay, pero mira qué bendición que se quedó ahí. Ay, se lo va a llevar. Se lo va a llevar. Mira, se le fue.
The Dominican Republic's Emergency Operations Center placed several provinces, including Greater Santo Domingo, under red alert, signaling the highest level of threat. Officials urged residents in flood-prone areas to seek higher ground or take shelter in emergency facilities.
Aquí en Herrera, la cañada de Guajimía, mira, hacia hay bobo. Bobo por fila. Miren. Chequen. Miren que mugre aquí. Hay problema. Bueno, ya se está levantando la tarde de la guiada. Mueve eso, pana, muévete ahí. Miren la caña, pegadita del tubo, va a pasar por arriba del tubo. ¿Se soltó?
As the storm moved inland, the country's infrastructure began to falter. Major roads and bridges were cut off, isolating rural communities. The heavy downpour overwhelmed drainage systems, flooding tunnels and low-lying neighborhoods. More than 500,000 residents temporarily lost access to clean water, as dozens of water supply systems were damaged. In mountainous regions, continuous rainfall triggered landslides that buried roads and threatened hillside communities.
Aquí no hay síndico, ese síndico ya no lo conozco.
Emergency crews worked throughout the night to assist residents stranded by rising water. The country's power grid was severely affected, with widespread blackouts reported in parts of Santo Domingo, San Cristobal, and Monte Plata. Schools and government offices in the hardest-hit regions were closed, allowing emergency teams to focus on rescue and recovery operations.
Lo conseguí. Míralo aquí. Lo llevo ahí. Esteban. Esteban. Lo tengo. Juanica. Seguimos de pie. El único que no me falla, mis amigos, nunca llegaron, mis amigos. Pero Esteban siempre estaba a todo momento. Gracias, Juanica. Te amo. Adiós.
Mire el agua donde está, a mitad del portón de la entrada de la casa. Ya como está todo eso. Y está cerrado, que si sigue lloviendo así, se va a meter en casi toda la casa aquí.
The United States Embassy in Santo Domingo issued alerts urging residents to avoid travel and remain cautious due to potential flash flooding. Meanwhile, local meteorologists continued to monitor Melissa's movement as it slowly tracked westward, with forecasts suggesting the storm could strengthen as it moved back over warm Caribbean waters.
La casa abajo de don José Graciano, precisamente le están metiendo adentro de su casa abajo. Solamente veo que las autoridades no quieren resolver los problemas de los drenajes. Cuando pasa una catástrofe grande, entonces quieren venir a hacer algo. Todos los días, casi cada periodo gobierno, está uno reclamándole al síndico, a las autoridades, que mueve uno por donde quiera y no le hacen caso a uno.
While the capital avoided the direct impact of a major hurricane, tropical storm, Melissa exposed the region's fragile resilience to extreme weather. The storm's slow pace allowed it to dump immense amounts of water over the same regions for hours, a pattern increasingly associated with the effects of climate change. Warmer ocean temperatures provide more energy for tropical storms, increasing both their intensity and the amount of rainfall they can produce. This latest storm follows a troubling series of weather disasters in the Dominican Republic. Only 2 years earlier, Tropical Storm Fiona caused severe flooding and destruction across the island. And in 2023, another tropical system brought deadly floods that claimed more than 20 lives, including 9 people trapped in a highway tunnel collapse in Santo Domingo.
Buenas tardes, profe. Totalmente incomunicado ya la comunidad de Montenegro y 27 comunidades más. Ya el río acaba de desbordar, lamentablemente. Ya estamos incomunicados.
These repeated events underscore the urgent need for stronger infrastructure, modernized drainage systems, and expanded early warning networks to help protect vulnerable communities.
Ahí está.
Mira, allí no están grabando. No. Mira allí, mira allí.
As Tropical Storm Melissa continues to move away from Hispaniola, the Dominican Republic now turns its focus to recovery and damage assessment. Authorities are restoring essential services, clearing debris, and providing aid to displaced families. Climate experts emphasize that the country's geography and urban expansion make it one of the most disaster-prone nations in the Caribbean.
Melissa, Melissa, mira cómo tú tienes esto para acá, mira, mira, mira. Mira, Melissa, tú estás lleno de agua, Melissa. Ay, mi madre, mira. Comienza guagua ahí. Esto es la calle frente al play que estamos, señores, acechen. O si acaso no conoce, ay, me lleva. Ay, mi madre. Ay, 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 es un vehículo que ya todo lo que da, viene toda la ola.
Without continued investment in flood control systems, resilient housing, and better land use planning, future storms could bring even more devastating consequences.
Miren, miren, mi gente, miren, miren. Ahora sí es verdad que hay bobo. Aquí en Herrera, la cañada de Guajimía, mira, ahora sí hay bobo. Bobo, bobo. Bobo por fila. Miren, miren. Chequen. Miren qué mugre aquí. Hay problema. Hay problema.
Ella porta con su grito no me dio café. La que está llena, la que no se llenó. Porque la pared está ready.
¿Cuándo llega?
This event serves as a critical reminder that even tropical storms, not just hurricanes, can have severe and lasting impacts. The people of Santo Domingo and the wider Dominican Republic now face weeks, if not months, of rebuilding efforts, while the region braces for the remainder of the Atlantic hurricane season, a season that continues to grow longer and more unpredictable with each passing year.
Comenzando a llegar. Comenzando a llegar.
Hasta la luz se activó el sensor, parece de noche.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.